Title: From the Pit to the Palace. Soft torchlight glows inside the tent. Rachel, mid-30s, is in labor. A midwife attends to her while Jacob, early 60s, paces outside in the rain, anxious. Push, Rachel. One more push. A sharp cry pierces the air. A baby's wail. Silence follows. Then, it's a boy. Jacob bursts into the tent, eyes shining. A son? The midwife nods, handing the baby to Rachel. A healthy boy. Rachel holds the baby close, her tired eyes filled with joy. We shall call him Joseph. May God add to me another son. Jacob kneels beside her, tears of joy in his eyes. Joseph, my beloved son. Joseph, now a handsome teenager, 17, walks with his brothers. His tunic glistens in the sun, a bright, multicolored robe flowing in the breeze. The other brothers glare at him with resentment. Reuben, muttering, "Father loves him more than all of us." Judah, "Look at that robe, parading like a prince." Levi, "He even tattles on us." Joseph talking to Jacob in private later. "Father, the flocks are weak in the west pasture. Dan and Naphtali aren't watching closely." Jacob nods, impressed. The family gathers around the fire. Joseph excitedly shares a dream. "Listen, I had a dream. We were binding sheaves in the field, and suddenly my sheaf rose and stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around and bowed to mine." The brothers scoff and shift uncomfortably. "Simeon, you think you'll rule over us?" Joseph, insistent. "It was just a dream, but it felt real." Joseph walks toward his brothers in the distance, unaware of what awaits. The brothers spot him. "Judah, here comes the dreamer." "Reuben, don't kill him. Just throw him into the pit." They grab Joseph roughly and tear off his robe. He screams, struggling. "What are you doing? Why?" They shove him into a dark, dry well. A caravan of Ishmaelite traders approaches. Camels, dust, gold, and spices. Judah, to brothers, "What profit is there in killing him? Let's sell him." Joseph is pulled from the pit, bruised and trembling. The traders hand over silver coins. "We'll take the Hebrew boy." Joseph's eyes meet Reuben's, pleading, "Please, don't do this." The traders lead Joseph away in chains. Joseph, now 20, works diligently. He organizes scrolls, inspects goods, and oversees workers. Everything he touches prospers. Potiphar, an Egyptian official, watches him with admiration. Everything he manages flourishes. The gods must be with him. Potiphar's wife enters, dressed in fine linen. She circles Joseph like a lioness. "Come lie with me. My master trusts me with everything. How can I sin against God?" He turns to leave. She grabs his cloak. It tears away. Her expression turns cold. Potiphar storms in, Joseph standing still, falsely accused. Potiphar's wife, crying, "That Hebrew tried to dishonor me." Potiphar looks between Joseph and his wife. With deep disappointment, "Take him to the prison." Joseph sits in chains. He prays softly, "Lord, even here, be with me." The prison keeper watches Joseph interact kindly with others. Over time, Joseph is promoted inside the prison. The chief cupbearer and chief baker look distressed. "Why do you look so troubled?" Joseph asked. "We both had dreams, but no one can interpret them." Joseph closes his eyes briefly, then opens them. "Interpretations belong to God. Tell me your dreams." They do. Joseph listens closely and explains. "Cupbearer, you will be restored. Baker, you will be hanged." Both men are stunned. The cupbearer is taken out of prison. "Remember me when you stand before Pharaoh," says Joseph. The door slams shut. Time passes. Pharaoh wakes from a disturbing dream. He demands interpretation. Magicians fail him. Suddenly, the cupbearer speaks up. "There is a Hebrew in the prison who interpreted my dream." Moments later, soldiers enter Joseph's cell. "You are summoned before Pharaoh." Joseph, now 30, stands before Pharaoh. Pharaoh describes his two dreams. The dreams are one. 7 years of plenty will be followed by 7 years of famine. Appoint a wise man to store food now, so Egypt may survive. Pharaoh is impressed. His advisors murmur, Silence follows. Can we find anyone like this man, in whom is the Spirit of God? He removes his ring and places it on Joseph's hand. You shall be over my house. Only in throne will I be greater than you. Joseph is dressed in fine linen, a gold chain around his neck. The crowd bows as he rides in a royal chariot. Joseph oversees grain distribution during the famine, his brothers bowing low before him. They do not recognize him. The dream, it has come true. He hides emotion, testing their character. Days later, when Benjamin is accused of theft, Judah steps forward. Take me instead. Let Benjamin go. Our father will die if he does not return. Joseph is overwhelmed. Tears stream down his face. Joseph clears the room, then turns to his stunned brothers. I am Joseph. Is my father still alive? They are speechless, trembling. Don't be afraid. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives. True story by Jane Mercy Amosu.